Alright guys, today we're going to take Boros Convoke and try to push it to tier 1. Thanks to Murders at Karlov Manor, it got some new tools to play with. We got Novice Detective, a 1 mana 1/2 that when it enters we get a clue token. Basically Thraven Inspector 2.0. Other than that, we got Warleade'rs Call, a 3 mana enchantment that whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you ping your opponent for 1. Plus it gives all your creatures +1/+1. We want to take these new cards, and basically what we want to do is we want to play our 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop into Warleade'rs Call. Then we want to play the red Ojer. When it enters the battlefield, it'll do 5 damage to your opponent as long as Warleade'rs Call is on the battlefield. And then swing with your pumped up token should end the game, or just about end the game, around turn 4. At least that's the idea. Stick around to the end. You want to see these matches, see how the deck works, and see what changes I would make to the deck going forward. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get in these games. Alright, opponent's going to start off with a Lunarch Veteran. We're going to play this Novice Inspector, brand new card from Murders at Karlov Manor. We'll play a Mountain, and we'll play Resolute Reinforcements on our opponent's instep. There's no real reason to play it right now. He's going to get in for 1, totally fine. We'll flash in our Resolute Reinforcements. We draw Knight, which is pretty freaking sweet. I'm going to pick up this Frontliner and Resolute Reinforcements. Go ahead and play that Frontliner. We got a pretty wide board already. All we need is a Recruiter, and it's pretty much over. Opponent's going to play Restoration of Maganjo. We draw another land. We'll try to get down this Ojer, excuse me. We'll pump up the reinforcements and then get in here. Take opponent down to 14. Opponent gets to bring back an Ossification. And I thought it was really weird because he gets rid of our Knight, but he has Seal of Existence to take care of Ojer. So alright, we still have a wide board. We still got Resolute Reinforcements, and we drew the Scoundrel. So now we can play the Scoundrel, pitch one of these dead lands. We'll hit the Warleade'rs Call, which boosts everything right on time. Take him down to 6. Get rid of the Veteran. He gets to flip Restoration, but he's in a lot of trouble here. Play Sunset Reveille. Alright, it's looking pretty good, but we draw the Gleeful Demolition, take him back down to 7, play the Resolute Reinforcements, and deal 5 damage before we even attack. I misclick and put the buff from Ryoshi Frontliner on a non-attacking creature, which was dumb. But we take him to 3, he goes back to 5, but he's still pretty much dead. Not really sure how he's going to get out of this. He plays the Wandering Emperor. Blocker doesn't do it. He's going to gain some life, go back to 7. We draw a land, but we're just going to swing, and that's game 1.
Victory!
Alright, I forgot to hit record. Awesome content creator I am. That's okay. We just play a Novice Detective. He hits it with Virtue of Persistence, gains some life. He's going to play Galissa. We're going to flash in a Resolute Reinforcements and start trying to establish a board. Thought about playing Anabakal here, but I decided just to go with my 1/1s. And get down the Ocean Frontliner and the Epicure. In case we draw Gleeful Demolition next turn. Opponent plays 4th land, and I believe he gets down Archfiend of the Dross here. No, perhaps that's next turn. Sorry, spoiler alert. Anyway, we're going to pitch this extra land we draw. We draw another land. This time we're going to get down Anabakal. And I decided to attack with 1 blocker thanks to the triggers from Anabakal. They basically replaced herself.
Nice!
He's going to block the 2/2. Take some damage, go down to 17. He's on Takanuma, but it looks like he misses. Now he gets down to Archfiend. Alright, we're going to attack here with everything but Anabakal because we don't want to lose her. He's going to block 1 with Galissa. We're going to kill that with a Ganjo. Thanks to the legendary, it only costs 2 mana. We'll pass it back to him. And he scoops it up. Alright, let's go into this 3rd and final match. So this is actually the first match that I played, but I wanted to put it in because it was really good, and I was hoping y'all would stick around and watch it. Up against a Pia Nalar deck, Quintorius Khan, Discover. He's got a lot of themes going on, but we start off really strong. We get the Epicure, Resolute Reinforcements. He's going to get down this Rocco. We draw the Warleade'rs Call. And pretty sweet. So we get to set that up turn 3, but unfortunately we can't attack because our opponent's creatures are too large. They'll just eat everything. No good blocks. or no good attacks for us rather. He's gonna play the questing druid, play a land, and he gets a 1/1. So, like I said, it's coming together. We draw a land off the Rocco trigger. We get to play Scoundrel here, get the treasure token, play Resolute Reinforcements, and then play Demolition on our blood token and deal 5 damage to our opponent, which was pretty sweet. We got a wide board here, so my thoughts were let's push that advantage. We're going to lose a couple of creatures, but we still have plenty. We'll take them down to 9. Emanate's Recruiter here would pretty much set us up. He's going to get another Thopter and some food tokens. Those food tokens end up being really annoying. Alright, we hit Ojer here. We can't cast, which I quickly realized. So we play Resolute Reinforcements, and we're going to take him down to 7 thanks to Warleader triggers. He gets to boost up the Thopter thanks to us playing it from exile. Gets a food token, gains some life. I'm going to try to push our board advantage here again. He does trade some Thopters, so that was good for us. He gets rid of the questing druid. And we lose a bunch of guys, but we get in some damage and we clear out some of his board. And then this Zawara's Justice. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Not sure. That's a new card. I'm not familiar with it. I'm gonna have to look that up. But he gets some advantage off of that. Then he gets Rocco trigger. He gets down to 3/3 that doubles all of his freaking discover triggers, which you'll see comes in handy here soon. We'll play the Resolute Reinforcements. He's going to gain some life. We'll take him back down to 7. Fortunately, we didn't have an artifact to destroy. Otherwise, that would have been another 3 damage there. So we take out one of his Thopters. And still, not a whole lot of good attacks. Not really. We lose a lot of guys. I don't think we would have got in for that much damage. Just wasn't worth it. He's going to play Notorious Khan and just really go off here. He has Invasion of Gobakon, starts getting all of his Thopters. Disappointed! All the work we've done, he's just completely undoing it. He's going to flip the invasion, which gains him more life thanks to the Notorious Khan trigger. More food tokens. We're going to hit a land there. We get the detective, but you know, it's not doing much here. We'll take him back down to 15. I'm going to try to draw something here. We do get the Epicure, so we'll take him back down to 13. We actually did so much damage to him over the course of this game. Just those food tokens, the con triggers. It wasn't happening. Really thought about attacking here because we're really close to dying. But, you know, we have no good attacks. He's going to play the Connoisseur, which hits Quintorius, which triggers Rocco, everything else, gets more Thopters, gets to boost even more things, and here in a second, I just get tired of it, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. We're going to scoop it up. Alright guys, those are the matches. That's pretty much the whole video, except for this here. Now pay attention, because this isn't the deck that I played in those matches. This is closer to what I think Boros Convoke should be going forward. Ojer, it's a nice thought, but it doesn't work in practice. As you saw in those matches, it never came in handy, and other matches that I didn't put on camera, it actually probably cost us the game. If it had been any other card, we probably would have won that game. It just doesn't do anything on its own. It doesn't have haste. It doesn't boost your creatures. It only works with Warleader's Call, and that's not enough. So that's the first cut. Novice Inspector, thoroughly impressed. Between it, Gleeful Demolition, Yoshin Frontliner, and Skrelv, you're pretty much always going to have an artifact laying around that you can hit with Gleeful Demolition, which works great with Warleader's Call. Warleader's Call works great with everything just about in the deck. Boost all your creatures when everything enters, it deals damage, and just about everything in the deck, with the exception of Gleeful Demolition and lands, is going to deal the damage, and it's going to pump. Knight Errant of Eos, always an all-star. Bump that back up to 4. Put in the bunny corns because we built up a wide board in between the blood tokens, the clue tokens, etc., the tokens from the Gleeful Demolition. It's going to get huge really quick, and then Skrelv's going to work really good with that. And then on top of that, Skrelv's an artifact that we can blow up with Gleeful Demolition if it's not useful. So I really think this is much closer to what it should be, but I imagine there's a lot of ways you can build this deck. You can get rid of the bunny corn, you can put in Lunar Veteran, that's a consideration. Cut some of these 3-drops. You probably don't need the Sanguine Evangelist. I just think another boost for your tokens is great. Another pseudo Imadane's recruiter, it's not quite as good. And a Pakal, pretty good. Like, you're going to get advantage off of it the turn you play it, as long as you have things to attack with. They have a blocker or two, that's fine, because it's going to replace it with another 1/1, which is perfect for Warleade'rs call. So yeah, I think this is much closer to what you want to play, but like I said, build it your way. Let me know down in the comments if I'm right, if I'm wrong. Let me know if you want the original deck list so you can try it out for yourself. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.